Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay, so give me a moment to just take it all in. Okay, so at the heart of it all is the Five of Pentacles. Now this card just fell out all by itself. And the Five of Pentacles is a tricky card, okay? And we can maybe not necessarily be as thrilled with it being at the heart for the first half of July, but what we're looking at here is, Capricorn, this sense of feeling like on the outside looking in. But what you're going to have and what you have been having is this revelation. You have been looking at things very differently than you have before. And you're going from feeling like an outsider or like somebody who's not allowed to be wealthy, not allowed to be successful, not allowed to XYZ because of, whatever, to being a person who looks up and sees the key right there. Meaning that you really start to, I want to say, proactively move forward, but it's coming out of this place of doubt, of fear, of feeling less than, of feeling like I have to huddle away, to being like, no, I'm allowed to be successful. Like, what the heck is this? What is this nonsense? And you open up the door for yourself. It's almost like you've been waiting for an invitation, and now you're looking at it and you're like, absolutely, heck no, I got this. And you're moving forward for you. And then it's like you're going to be so proud of you that other people are just going to be like, oh, well, obviously we're proud of you too, right? Because that energy is there, not all at once. It's not going to be everybody, but there's going to be the sense of like, no, I'm really proud of who I am and what I'm doing. And that's that. And either people accept it, respect it, or they can move on. Like, you don't have time for this. It moves us then to the challenge, is the Wheel of Fortune, is changing, is moving into this mindset, this place of change. You're entering into a new season. The season of old was, I can't, it's overwhelming, it's too much. I tried really hard. And of course that's you. I mean, that is a Capricorn energy to the T. You're ruled by Saturn. You played by the rules. You tried to do it this way. It didn't work. As long as you come from a place of love, of respect, of kindness, of do no harm, and you move forward and you start to say, now I'm seeing me. The challenge is going to be to open up that door and let in that change. Because we get comfortable. We get comfortable as human beings. It's like, no, this is my energy. This is the only place I can be. And it's like, no, it's not. and like, how dare you? How dare you undersell yourself like that? It moves us then to our focus. Yeah. Our focus is judgment, where we need to focus on during this time. And it's being judged by others, but it's also being judged by ourselves. We listen to people who didn't get our vision, who didn't understand what we were building, what we were looking towards, and what we were building towards. So here, you are going to see yourself transforming. You're going to see yourself stepping into more of your power, more of your voice, more of what you want, but also more of what is right for you, where it is that you need to be for yourself here, Capricorn. Because as you do so, you start to think, yeah, I can do this. And you're really starting to let your soul free, let your creativity free, let your insight free. And as you open up that door, the energy that we are leaving behind, yeah, I love that. I love leaving behind the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is overthinking, it's overanalyzing, it's being up at night, it's robbing yourself of sleep. Okay, sleep is going to be so important for you for the first half of July, but for all time, you're going to find that when you are well rested, things make more sense. And you're also not going to be as hard on yourself. There's going to be more of a calm to you. So just be aware of that. If you can go to bed like super early, you might find that you get tired super early and then you get your second wind, right? And so you're still at work when you get tired. And then when you get home, it's like, oh, how do I even wind down? There is this recipe, okay? Now it is, I don't know it. Okay, I'm going to try and get it right. It is Greek yogurt, cinnamon, and pumpkin seeds. Okay? Oh, and banana. Greek yogurt, cinnamon, pumpkin seeds, banana. That really does help to make you quite sleepy. Okay? I don't know how it works. I've been doing it the last couple of nights, and it really does make you sleepy. Now, of course, you can just stay up past the sleepiness. That's your choice. But if you eat that, you can find that can really help. All right. If you find that you're at work and you get put on a late shift, or, and it's like it throws off your cycle, that can really help you get yourself aligned. So just be aware of this. The 9 of Swords is also worry and fear and being overwhelmed. Now, yes, you can look at the world, you can look at everything and be like, oh my gosh. But the only thing we have control over, and even at times, it feels like not fully, right? Even at times we get be thrown curveballs in our own lives. It's like, wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to have control here. So looking at the world and saying, no, we're in the world, right? Because we're here, right now. But do not be of the world. Do not be of its chaos. And that is going to be important. And going deeper, it's like going deeper to like the energy that is of the natural world, not the world that we have created that has us so stressed out and moving so fast that our heads spin. Going to the rhythm of, I want to say, I know it sounds like, it can sound really hippy-dippy and silly, but it's like, I'm going to the rhythm of the trees. I'm going to the rhythm of the land. I'm going to the rhythm of me, and not the rhythm of the demands. That's going to be really important. Now, we might not be able to implement that in everything, right? We still have work. We still have demands being made of us. But that's going to be important for our soul to be able to implement that where we can. It moves us then to the strength of this time. And this is the Page of Pentacles. We are represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana. So the Page of Pentacles comes through, and this is our childlike energy. This is our insight, our understanding, our strength during this time is going to be, I can plant new seeds. I can do this. I can ask these questions. I can open up this door. I can, right? Children are like, I can do that. Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry, I got it. And you're like, how exactly are you going to do that? So here, you're embracing that precocious, that, curious energy of a child, but that sense of, I can, the world is open to me. I haven't had all the setbacks yet. And that energy is going to move you forward quite beautifully. You're also embracing what you love and not apologizing for it. You're embracing your love, you're embracing your passion, you're embracing your creativity, and you're moving with it. Children learn so much in such a short period of time. And so we are going to see during the first half of July that we can learn so much in such a short period of time, that we're sponges, we're taking everything in, we're looking at things differently, we're saying, why this and not that? It moves us then to our near future. And this is going to be the 4 of Swords, okay? That is why Spirit was talking about sleep as well. The 4 of Swords is resting and honoring your story. meaning you've been moving a little bit too fast. And Spirit is saying, hey, slow down. Now, you might have implemented this already. It doesn't have to start, instantaneously on the 1st of July or in the first half of July. You could have started this in June or well before that, where you're like, okay, I need to slow down. My nervous system can't handle this pace. You can be a highly sensitive person. You can be psychic. You can be empathic. You can be intuitive. You need to go at a different pace. A slower pace is more important for you. And here, honoring your story, honoring everything that you've been through, not like, oh, well, just kind of like buck it up, fine. Because Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is also the ruler of our karmic path. It's like, yeah, this is why you're here. And a lot of times, Capricorn, we can start to see why we're here and then get bogged down by the rules of everybody else. Again, do no harm, move forward in love, compassion, kindness, gently on this earth. And honor your story, honor your heart, honor the way that you want to build your life. But also during this time, you're going to be honoring your dreams. It brings us then to the advice. And this is the ace. This is not the ace. This is the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, why this time is intense, Spirit just is like, hey, it's Cancer time period, right? So we have the Queen of Cups with her healing hands, Reiki hands, moving us forward. What we're going to see here is that this time can be tough, because Cancer is our sister sign. It brings out the best, it brings out the worst in us. But it can also say the truth in ways that like nobody else would get away with. It's like, your sister can say things, or your brother can say things, or sibling, and you're like, nobody else could say that to me, but you can. It's like, but you did it, I'm not going to absolutely lose it on you. So here with the Queen of Cups, there's healing, there's love, there's compassion, there's a real sense of the heart moving you forward. There is also this need to nurture what you have right now, instead of being like, I need to collect more, And that's also going to be a big part of the energy of this time, and the energy that we're stepping into. We're stepping into a time where we're looking at things and it's like, you know what, it's too much. It's too much. We're looking at the world, we're looking at its demand, we're looking at everything, and it's like, it's too much. I want it to be slower. I want it to be quieter. I need things to calm down. I need to look at me, because looking out there is completely overwhelming. And we slow ourselves down, embracing peace, embracing love, because as we raise our energy vibration, it helps change the energy vibration of the world, which is extraordinary. It moves us then to the environment. The Three of Swords. We are facing heartbreaks, pains, and disappointments that we have been through. The environment that we're in is like, but this has hurt me. This was overwhelming. This broke my heart. And we can be carrying heartbreak from years ago that feels so alive. What we're going to be seeing here with the Three of Swords is that the environment is mourn the pain, mourn the hurt, right? See it, understand it. But now it is time to heal. The environment is the environment of release. Here you have the scream of release. It's like, I release the heartbreak. And then what was tying me goes to mending the heart. What was keeping me stuck, it goes to my healing, because I'm not going to be there anymore. It has taken too much of my time, too much of my effort. It has defined me for too long. And it moves us then to our hopes and our fears. And that's where we have the Fool. It is time to take that leap of faith. I love just the juxtaposition of the colors of this. Like, this one's so heavy and bold, but very dark colors. These are more complementary colors, brighter. And so here, what we are going to see is that we start to take leaps of faith on ourselves. Now, we can be very mindful of what everybody else is thinking. Why? Because we're Capricorn energy, right? We are very mindful of the rules, how you're supposed to play the game, how you're supposed to move forward. This is what you're supposed to do. This is where you're supposed to be. We got that. And now to say, I'm going to be like a child and take a risk on me. And it doesn't mean that we have to quit our job, join the circus type of thing, unless that's like, your calling. What it means is that we're looking at our lives and saying, I have this one existence. Yes, there's reincarnation, but I have this one existence right here, right now. And I'm going to live it up. I'm going to just enjoy it. And it doesn't mean we have to do anything wild or crazy. I know we tend to think like, oh, go big or go home type of energy, right, as human beings. But it can be doing very small things, like making time to do the things that we love. Our job can be our job. It can pay the bills. It can uphold our responsibilities, which is a huge part of life and very important. But we can also start incorporating things that we love, incorporating things that bring us joy, and also saying to ourselves, do I even have time for joy with XYZ? And seeing the changes that we can make in order to have that come forward, in order to remember ourselves. The Fool is taking that leap of faith, and people being like, oh my gosh, this is so foolish. Like, I can't believe you're doing this. Or like, we can feel people judging us. And it's like, no, I have to take this leap of faith on me. Because if not now, then when? If others get to follow their dreams, like, why not me? And the dream can have different looks than what we had when we were, 15 years old, making our reality, like looking at our reality. And now it's different. But we're going to hold to the creative energies that we loved then, that inspired our soul, that were part of our life purpose, and they're coming back now. And it brings us to the outcome, which is the 5 of Cups. We change our mind and we change our life. We're changing our trajectory forward. We're looking at where it is that we really want to be for ourselves. And we're setting ourselves free from looking at only the pain and disappointment and heartbreak, the people who couldn't show up for us, the things that didn't go right. Now we're looking at the 2 of Cups, the healing, beautiful love that guides us forward, that leads us to so much more, that honors us. We're opening up that door in the most extraordinary of ways. And I love that for you. The repeat of the number 5 here is the freedom number, Capricorn. And for us, we are being set free. And we are looking at our lives and what we want in an extraordinary way, but in an open and honest way that we may not have been with ourselves for the longest of times, because we were trying to do, we were trying to follow the time frame trajectory that people say, you have to do it like this, you have to do it like that. Why? Be you, express what it is that you want, and open that door forward. It moves us then to our spirit energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the white turkey. It says the power to heal the earth is within you. You raise your energy vibration. You move forward to this place of calm, this place of understanding. Capricorn, you can change the earth. You can. You're so practical. You have a way of implementing things that people are like, oh, well, that makes all the sense in the world. And it moves forward. So embracing that energy for yourself is going to be everything. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. And this is listening. This is the throat chakra. We talk. We love to talk as human beings, and in our world, it loves to talk. And we love to be heard, and everybody's talking over everybody else. But the power of listening is an art that is lost. Most people talk. They do not listen. And so this is going to be a time where listening, people are like, well, how did you even know that? Because you listened. Because you listened to the people around you. You listened to the world around you. You listened to what they were saying, but also what their soul was saying. You listened to yourself. You listened. And that aligns you with the earth more and more. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Be mindful, not being pulled and being of the world. You want to be in the world, not of the world. And that is very important. Don't be pulled into their chaos. Also, it's not like you always have to one better, one up. It's like, no, seeing what makes you happy and saying this is me, that's very important. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the dove. It says, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. Yeah, it is. And we forget it so easily. We then have our chakra energy, which is the heart chakra, love. Love is key for everything. When they say all you need is love, it's true. It's true. We can sit there and debate it and say, love is not enough. You can't save a person just by loving them. And that is also true. People make their choices, and life is chaotic and hurtful and overwhelming. But love is the most extraordinary thing that you can give a person. It is the most extraordinary gift, to be loved, to be seen, to be cared for, to be remembered. That can change a person's life. And so opening the heart chakra, letting love be a part of us, that is an extraordinary thing. If you see a person who truly loves their life, who's truly in love with their existence and the people around them, you notice them. Even if they're not extraordinary, right? They're not like, oh my gosh, that person's so important, I should notice them. They can just be normal, ordinary people. But they have an extraordinary gift that the richest among us may never, ever, ever even understand. It moves us then to the subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it's interesting when Spirit says to be mindful of the sun. So it's something that you think you don't have to look at it. It can be somebody that you think like, oh, they're just fine. You know, they've got this. You can be mad at them or whatever. It's like, okay, they've got this. They're totally independent. They're not as independent as you think they are. They're not as fine as you think they are. It can also be something in your life where you're like, I just don't want to look at it. I just can't. It's fine. It's fine. Right? It's radiating. It's doing its own thing. It's not as fine as you think it is. Kind of step back in healing. And it can be the sun. It can be reaching out to a son or a person who is like a son to you. So just be aware of that as well. It is important. But it's also important, like the warmth, the love, the heat, the connection. You know, when you're in the sun, and it's not like a blistering hot day, that's too much. You need an umbrella, right? But when you're in the sun, it warms you. And you're like, oh, I understand why the sun was worshipped. It moves us then to the Three of Wands. And it is a new horizon is opening to us. We're seeing things in a new way, in a greater way. And the Three of Wands is ships coming in, ships coming out. There's new ideas coming in. There's new opportunities coming in, Capricorn. And you're going to be surprised. And you're going to be surprised where the world takes you, but also where the heart takes you and your passions take you. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. May you have a blessed beginning of July and a blessed life. Bye.